Rockinitis.
Oh, baby, baby, when I heard that beat, the Rockinitis just moved my feet. Yeah. Doctor to see what's wrong. He said, son, you've been rocking much too long. Oh, doctor, doctor, tell me what to do. He said, don't stop rocking, son, till you are through. He said, doctor, doctor, what's the matter with me?
Hi, cats and kittens. Welcome to Rockinitis. My name is Michael Willmore. And this show features a variety of music in all kinds of genres, all kinds of things that are rock and roll and music on the periphery. Now, do you consider yourself on the periphery, Shirley, or you consider yourself central?
Well, it really depends on where you're looking from.
Anyway, this is Shirley Gnome, and I have dubbed her Vancouver's musical provocateur.
It's very nice.
Because the stuff that you say, the stuff that you do, perform in, is kind of like raises expectations or whatever you call it. It basically gets, some people absolutely love it. Other people, because it's sort of breaking down barriers in some ways. And other people kind of think, maybe there should be a stop put to this.
Maybe someone should make her stop. She's upsetting people.
Yes. So how have you found, like performing in front of Vancouver audiences? You usually work the pub circuit.
I do.
Right?
I have.
Yeah. And so how do you find the audiences are usually?
Well, in general, people at pubs really aren't paying attention to anything except where their next drink is coming from. So, not really high on the expectations of what's on the stage, but I find that I can get people's attention. And most people really like it, only a few people disengage from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it works for you. And you have no plans to tone it down or to change or to slightly take a dogleg diversion off what you're doing now?
I mean, it might change, I don't have any plans to do it, but I just write songs, and if they come out that way, they do, and if they change gears, then they do.
You're following your muse.
Yeah.
Your musical muse.
My muse, who's very perverted.
What gives you the ideas to write songs? I mean, when you put a posting on the internet, I noticed you put stuff like on Facebook or something or other. You say, I'm updating my status while taking a huge dump.
Yeah.
Now, see, only you would say something like that.
But I'm not the only one that's doing it. I'm just the one that's saying that we're doing it.
Yes. But anyway, it works, and you get a laugh.
Oh, people appreciate a little bit of candid honesty.
Yes. Now, you have several videos out.
Yes, I do.
Now, as I usually when I preview your material to people, it's usually in my car, in my vehicle as we're driving along. And I say, have you heard this? Then I play it. Anyway, I get this comment that you've heard a lot, where people go, she doesn't have to do that kind of stuff. She's got a really good voice.
You don't have to do that.
Yes. So it's like, why are you doing that? That's what they're really saying, because your voice is so good that, they feel like you don't need to do that. It's somehow beneath you or something. And you should sing a proper song with like proper lyrics, and then we can still appreciate it, and you'll be a big hit. But why do you do this smutty stuff?
Well, I guess there's two reasons why I do it. The first is these songs just pop into my head all the time and make me laugh, and so I let them out. That was what I always did before I did it as a job and as a sort of a public display of what I do. And the reason I've kept doing it is because it's different from a lot of the other stuff that's going on, and so people really seem to appreciate it because of its uniqueness, and therefore I'm able to attract a crowd to come to shows. I can make money off of it. Amazingly, if I was just singing songs about my feelings, most people would just be like, yeah, you and, a billion other girls with guitars.
That's true.
It's the truth. It's not that anyone that's doing that is bad, or just because they're not making it to the forefront.
Okay.
It's just the fact that I'm doing something different with my voice. That's the reason I'm succeeding.
Yes.
Yeah.
It gets people's attention. Mm-hmm. It stops them in their tracks, and they go, she's actually got a good voice, too.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, one of the videos that you have out is the Christmas song.
Yes.
Now, I like this one because it's pre-censored. So I don't, you censored it yourself, right?
I did censor it myself.
So I don't have to come along afterwards and go, boop.
No, no, you don't have to. I wrote it specifically so that it would be a radio hit and that it would be clean enough to be shown on, television and other sorts of things. I just took it. I don't censor myself, but I thought, it's Christmas time, and that seems like the appropriate thing that Jesus would want me to do. So I did.
Now the backing is more jazz-like than you usually go to?
Yes, it's true.
So explain who backed you up.
Oh, an amazing band. I'm blanking now because I'm on television.
No, you're not. You're just sitting here talking to me.
Oh, right. There's no cameras here at all. Your living room is amazing, by the way. I gotta say. So weird. Look at all those people. You have glass down to here. You live downtown? How did I get here? This is crazy.
So who backed you up on it?
It's a couple of people. It's the Jen Hodge All-Stars. That's the band. Okay. Just trying to remember. So Jen Hodge, Evan Arnson, and then Bonnie Northover, and I can't remember the last guy's name. Only because he's a guitar player and they're so forgettable. Huh? Anyway, they're the Jen Hodge All-Stars.
Okay.
And they actually, their lineup has changed a little bit, but at the time they recorded with me, and they're an absolutely fantastic band. They play all over Vancouver. Evan is one of the best clarinet players in North America. He actually is making a living at it in New York City now, if that is any testament to his skill. So I was very lucky to get them to back me up on this particularly.
The holidays are here, the bells begin to chime. It makes me feel uncomfortable every time. They make you spread the joy, yeah, get into the spirit by buying it and eating it until you take a massive it. Well, I don't want it, I say no thanks. Let's keep our little savings in the big, big banks. I wanna hide out with you till the holidays through. I hate Christmas, I just wanna bang you. 'Cause presents, decorations, all the food and more leaves me feeling like a dirty old consumer whore. So no more tree, no more deck the halls. Instead I'll be the place where you can hang your balls. No family gatherings that I detest. No creepy Uncle Walter staring at my breasts. Even the food bank will have to make do. So screw those guys, I wanna love you. I hate the poor, but baby I love you. It's just a scam, they got us all believing. What a terrible crime to never leave enough time to get down on your knees and find the spirit of the season. shopping, you mean then I can't say I am. If the kids are sad without their Christmas perks, we'll give them leftover Halloween bootleg fireworks. Well, they'll be fine, and now the time is ours. They can entertain themselves for a couple of hours. And if they light themselves on fire, we'll just shut the door. That's what the fire department is for. They're fine. That's what the fire department is for. Yeah. There should be an innuendo here. Instead, I'll say this: I'll f your and eating sandwich piss. 'Cause when it comes down to it, all I want is you. So all night. I'll even do it twice, because I just wanna bang you. Ooh.
Now, how did this come about? Did you finance the session, or how did this session come
I
about?
financed that one out of my winnings from the People's Champ of Comedy, because it was right after I won
Okay,
that. Well, it was
okay.
the Christmas after I won, so.
Okay, now even though this is not necessarily Christmas, we're going to play this song because I think this video particularly shows off Shirley's intimate charm and wonderful voice.
Gee.
And it's called the Christmas song, and it was pre-censored by Shirley herself. How do ideas come for writing songs?
Oh, wow.
Like, I know you
different
live in
places.
basically a party house.
I do.
And I lived communally for like 15 years. And so I know pretty much what party houses are like. And so things come up. I mean,
Things come
things
up
come up in discussion.
in discussion and in other things as well.
And so that's basically how you get your ideas, just from hanging out. And
Yes, in some ways, for sure. Yeah, it's I get them from my friends, the things that I witness, the things that happen in my own life, the things that I hear mentioned. Like, there's a whole bunch of different ways. But yes, it's true. I like to observe people, and so I get a lot of inspiration just by watching people do crazy things.
now, I asked you to bring your guitar.
I brought it.
So swing it around here and we'll have a look at it. Is this the same guitar that you used to have, like, say, a year ago, or is this something new?
No, this one I've had for quite a while now, actually.
And why do you like that? Is that a guitar that you set out to get?
Specifically, no. Actually, I kind of researched a whole bunch of different ones. I kind of knew that Martins had a good reputation. I also knew that they were very expensive. But then they started making them in Mexico. All right! And then I got this one.
Okay.
Viva la Martin.
So that actually is a Martin.
This is actually a Martin.
Okay. What did you have previously?
Previously, I had a Fender knockoff called a Barracuda.
Okay.
That I bought in Thailand
Okay.
for $50. So it was quite the step up for me.
I have a Yamaha Big Western.
Ooh,
Is that a good guitar?
no. Actually, I don't know. But I feel like any guitar is a good guitar as long as you get to play it.
This has a nice sound, a nice big sound. Now, when Willem gets, we'll get Willem out here, the sound man.
Okay.
And he can mic up your guitar, and we'll have you do a little impromptu piece.
Well, that sounds nice.
That'll be cool.
Okay.
Now, I had you on my radio show,
Yes, you did.
and we've been discussing doing this particular show that we're doing right now. We've been discussing doing this for like a year and a half.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's been
isn't
that
it
long?
nuts?
Time
It's
flies when
totally
you're drinking a lot.
And anyway, you're finally here, so this
Yes.
is ultra cool.
Yeah.
And anyway, on the radio show, I thought it went well, and you put it on SoundCloud.
That's right.
But we didn't have you mic'd, the guitar mic'd. We had your voice mic'd,
yeah.
but not the guitar mic'd. So that's what we'll do this time.
Oh, cool.
And also, I filmed you at the Patricia Hotel in 2013, doing 3 or 4 songs in a tribute to Co-op Radio.
Yes, the co-op fundraiser.
Yeah, so we'll put some of that in there too.
Excellent. Excellent. That was a fun night with a lot of really amazing comics.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, discuss some of your videos, like Big Hard Imagination.
Yes.
Now, I love the way it starts off with you sitting in the kitchen with a coquettish look on your face. That look is unbelievable. So you start off singing that, and I understand you were telling me before it was done in one take?
That's right.
Unreal. There's no edits in it?
No edits at all.
So you must have had to rehearse it a bit.
We did. We practiced it. So it was basically like a big, like including the cameraman who also had to move. We had to hide 3 people and behind him and around him so they would come in and out of the shots. And it was like a very complex dance choreography, basically.
Yeah, but to choreograph it, didn't you have to look at the results from what you had done previously to figure out what angles?
No, we did it very spontaneously.
Because it really works. It's amazing.
Well, I luckily had a really talented guy behind the camera who goes by the name of Evil Patrick Shannon. And
Okay.
he, at the time, was living in Vancouver and was building his portfolio and was just a whiz. And so it was pretty easy to work with him and create that within a few hours.
Anyway, I absolutely defy you to watch this video without laughing. I mean, I've watched it about 5 times, and I laughed as much the 5th time as I did the first time. It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thank
and you've
you.
had a lot of hits on it.
Pretty, not as many as the other one, but...
I think this is a masterpiece.
Oh, why, thank you.
It's really, I mean, I'm serious. It's really great.
Did you hear that,
And
Patrick? Masterpiece.
And the fact that it was done in one take is virtually, there was a Russian movie done 20 years ago or more.
All in one take.
Yeah,
right?
all in one take.
Yeah,
The whole thing is one take.
I've heard about this.
But when you know that going in, you can tell it's one take. But this, I didn't know it was one take.
Oh, cool.
And when I'm watching it, I'm kind of going, afterwards, I'm going, they did that in one take? So then I watch it again, and then you kind of go, this is absolutely brilliant. I mean, everybody does their thing, and it's filmed with the people that you live with in the house, right?
Yeah, at the time, I was actually living in the basement of that house, and my friends were living in that apartment, and it was so colorful and beautiful that they allowed us to use it. And in fact, the man who plays the delivery guy, that's his house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who is still my roommate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No.
this is wonderful and so funny. What's the song called?
Big Hard Imagination.
And let's watch it.
Baby, baby, you are so sweet. You love me so tender and you're so discreet. Your lips are soft and your touch is gentle. You're so kind and sentimental. But sometimes, baby, that just ain't right. It's not gonna cut it every single night. I don't think it's asking that much at all. If once in a while up against the wall. Oh, rip off my clothes and slap me hard. Tear out my hair, throw me off of my guard. Talk to me dirty until I'm in shock. Let's see what you can do with that big hard imagination. Now I know what you're thinking, 'cause you're such a nice man. How can you love me like I say that you can? I know that you love me and I love you more. So it's okay if you treat me like a whore. Oh, throw me across the room, take me by surprise. We were meant to be together, unlike my thighs. Make me scream until I can't walk. Oh, how I love that big, hard imagination.
Oh, lovely lady, you got such a pretty smile. I love your sultry voice and your southern style. Well, she's a busy woman, I don't want to crowd her. Just want to dip a spoon in your clam chowder. Sweet, sweet lady, tell me how could this end when we could go up to my room and just play pretend? Well, you got me, woman, I know it for sure, so I apologize if I'm a little premature. Oh, punch me in the face and give my ass a squeeze. I know you'll love to hear me begging when I'm on my knees. Well, order me, woman, cause my love's in stock. Call now and I'll throw in an extra big hard imagination.
But a woman needs affection. A woman needs romance. Oh, but she also needs a good hard. Oh, take off your goddamn pants and scratch my back. Give me a bite, wearing out the mattress, holding me tight. Well, I love you, baby. You really do rock my world with your big hard imagination. But by that I mean
Someone's taking off their mustache.
Are you ready? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh! One, two. Oh my god. Ta-da!
The things that my gnomes do for me.
Now, Shirley, you've been working on new material,
I have.
and what kind of, is it still in the same genre?
Yeah. Great interview.
Okay,
Yes. No.
So what have you got that's new and fresh and something I haven't heard before that you can perform live now that I won't have to bleep out too much on?
Nothing that I've written recently doesn't have an F-bomb in it somewhere or something of the like.
Okay, we'll leave those out.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've written actually, and I have a problem where I write songs and then forget what they are until I see the title, and I don't have
You should have like a little recorder right there.
Well, I could, but I left it over there. I have my
Okay.
phone. I usually have a list of them, but I was thinking because it's a television program and because it's extra work for you to have to be like, I do have a song that I can play. I think it only has 2 swears in it. 2 swears, that's not a lot of work for you.
Okay, as long as they're mild.
Oh, no, they're not mild.
Oh, no? Oh.
If you bleep them out, though, it's okay, right?
Okay, yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
we're not
extra
gonna
work, that's all.
I promise it's only going to be 2.
Okay.
Possibly 3. Sometimes I only remember as I'm singing the song. Oh, right. Right, that word. I forget. People get offended.
Anyway, let's go for it. I
Okay.
want to hear what you're working on these days.
Well, like I said, I don't have nothing I can play. I honestly couldn't think of a song. But I do have one that people really seem to enjoy called Just Friends.
Okay.
So I will play that song. It is about how you can sleep with your friend and nothing bad happens after that, ever. Every time.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, you just wait and listen to this song. 'Cause
My own life experience doesn't quite say that.
This is what I keep hearing, but I will show you because I have been sleeping with a friend for some time, and it's totally not weird. And this is the song to prove I'm not in denial about it.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. We've been friends for oh so long. We're so close, it's real nice. But people say that there's something there, a spark between us trying to start a flame. I'm telling you, there's no fire, 'cause I go to bed feeling moist and wet. How could a fire ever start in such an inhospitable environment? Just because you're a man that turns me on doesn't mean I need you. Yeah, you're a man who stares at me right at my ass like a good friend would. You send me messages late at night to tell me how good of friends we are. I agree and I touch myself. Damn, we're such good friends, yeah. We can't let this penis come between us, literally or figuratively. Oh, I know what people try to tell us, but heterosexual romance is gay. And I won't say what I just can't say. I'm not afraid, I just like to get laid. And no matter how this starts or ends, I love you, baby, but we're just friends. Then one night we got drunk. I showed you a video, you showed me your junk. Well, what a nice friend, a friend of mine. I showed you my badge 'cause I'm polite and kind. Then we hugged and it felt so good. It felt like friendship should. Went to bed and spoon and lead to forking, yeah, we forked in bed. We can't let this penis come between us, except sometimes in a sexual way. We go out and you get hit on, but I'm not jealous, I just like punching people in the face. So no matter how this starts or ends, I love you, baby, but we're just friends. So we pooled our money and bought a house together, just 'cause buying property that way, it's more economical. And twin beds, well, they cost so much, but your mom bought us a king size, there's plenty of room for friends. It's sharing, I'm not in denial. I know that I'm pregnant, could you please stop pointing? Two friends, they can have kids, it doesn't have to be all weird. No. We may have let this penis come between us. To be specific, we let it come inside my giant baby, making uterus. Accidental pregnancy is totally gay. So no matter how this starts or ends, I love you, baby, but we're just Now we had some more kids, but the reason you see is that you don't have to pay them to cook and clean. But they don't laugh, they don't even smile. They say they're sick of us being in denial. Well, kids, 'cause mom and dad, we love each other, but it's not like that. Your dad is just the smartest, hottest, greatest friend I ever had. Oh, and I'm not afraid. I just like to get laid. So no matter how this starts or ends, baby, but we're just friends.
Very nice.
There are only 4. I added one
nice.
at the end just for you.